welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade 2010, and welcome to part 2 of talking about video games. Alright, so this next series is short and long at the same time, so here we go. Right off the bat, we're gonna throw you guys into it. My uncle bought this box set for me. I was very, very, very happy. I couldn't find it anywhere. A friend of mine suggested it and let me borrow his games, and I had to have it. It is the box set of Devil May Cry. This game is rated M for mature, and it has all 3 of the classic games that are in it. So yeah, I will start off with the first game to talk about. This is the first game for PlayStation 2. This game, I mean, there's nothing terrible to say about this game series. I mean, I am just blown away at the fact that, you know, it's a bit creepy, a bit, like, I mean, it's not really, like, scary, but at the same time, it's not really, you can play through it and you'll be fine. But, I mean, it's a great series, just great. I mean, I'm actually going to talk about the whole box set, really, because I don't have very much time, and second of all, they're pretty much almost the same, but not really. The first game is pretty much about him and a gal named, I can't think of the name for the life of me right now, because that's terrible, because I want to cosplay as her too, so, but anyways, it's about the young lady that's in this video game. I apologize for, butchering any names or not saying any names about it, but you know, and you're going through this whole entire world, shooting and sword swinging and blood and guts and solving puzzles and getting through stuff, and that's why I really like it. It's got a lot of blood and guts, first of all, and second, it's got a lot of puzzles in it. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Alrighty, so then they came out with the second version of it. The only problem with this one is it's kind of the same thing, but a little bit different. He's a little bit older in this one. I don't know. I haven't really beaten the game because I got stuck on his story. There's 2 stories. There's Martia. I can't really pronounce her name without butchering it anyways, but it's her story and then his story. Doing his story first, obviously, and her story second. They're both the same story, really. The only difference is their cutscenes are different. But anyways, it was still a good game. He's a bit older. There's more moves and all that jazz. As I try to turn on my system again, different moves, different. It's just a bit different, you know. I loved it because it's a very good series. Then they came out with a third one. And this one I adore the most out of all of the games. The reason being is because in this one you actually get to play as Dante and Virgil. If you don't know who that is, he's not mentioned in the first 2 games, sadly, but he is mentioned terribly in this game. And so the battle style is a little bit different. But it's still awesome. Solving puzzles as usual, and Capcom has outdid themselves for this series. I was very, very, very happy for all 3 of these games. Very, very happy. It's a must play. If you do not find the originals, that's okay, because they have it on HD, which I also have as well. But yes, this series is a must play. It is cut 'em up, beat 'em up, you know. It's a bit scary in some spots where it's like, wah! I'm like, okay, right in my face, thank you. But yeah, that is the first, that's the original series for the box set, right there. Yeah. Then they came out with the next one, would be Devil May Cry 4, and I love this game too. It's a different character on the front. His name is Nero. Dante's a little bit older in this one, and through most of the game you actually play as Nero, and then then later on you actually play as Dante. Dante has a bit of a more cowboy style in this one. I wasn't very impressed with his look. He looked too Western. I mean, literally, you could put a cowboy hat on him and he'd look like he was cowboy. That was the only problem I had with that. Other than that, this game was amazing. The boss battles were really, really cool and way out there. The other games were really cool as well. Here is the HD collection of all 3 of those games. Still the same, nothing has really changed, just the fact that it's HD and that it's high definition. The stories are all in there, and yeah, I don't know, I really enjoy this series. The boss battles are amazing. I mean, the cutscenes are amazing. You have a badass character who thinks he's a little bit all that in a bag of chips. Through the third game, he thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. But later on, he grows up, and he's a bit more better. The next one, a lot of people are probably going to hate me on this one. I actually didn't think this next one was that bad. I do agree that it shouldn't have been called DMC. If you're going to do something called Devil May Cry, you should totally do Devil May Cry, not rechange the name and do DMC. This one, if you guys have never played this game, there is something wrong with you. The gameplay is not that bad. And if you're upset that the fact that Dante looks different because his hair's not white, there's no classic red coat, and, you know, at least they kept the weapons, you know, this is a past video game. This is way before 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't the 5th game. This is like it's kind of like a reboot, but not at the same time. It's not a reboot. I don't know if that's what they're doing or if that's what they were trying to do or come across. But anyways, it's before before his hair turns white. It's before he has the red jacket. You know, this is, you know, before he even realizes he is a demon. You know, he thinks he's human and he lost his memory and all this other stuff, and then Virgil tells him about it. You know, Virgil is also in this game series as well, and Virgil's downfall is also in there as well. That's actually downloadable content, really. But anyways, I loved it. You know, at first I was kind of like, oh my god, they wrecked him, they turned him into something else, no! But actually, no, they didn't. They gave him a little bit more attitude, a bit more cockiness, but I really don't see what the problem is. At the very end, he has his white hair. At the very end, he has his white hair, his red coat. So I don't know what people were so judgmental about this game. I always say don't judge a book by its cover till you actually tried it. And, you know, when I first saw it, I was like, alright, I'll give it a try. Pre-ordered it, I loved it, you know, I really enjoy it. If they're doing this as a remake of the series, let them do it, you know, let's see if this will go far. Let's see if this will actually, you know, maybe they'll make it better. Who knows? I don't know, but this is before Dante is a demon hunter and all that, so. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game series. This is an awesome series. I love the fact that you're solving puzzles, you're fighting evil monsters, you're doing everything in your power to pretty much make the world safe again for the human race, and not letting anybody rule over the human race. You know, you're kind of like their side ninja or whatever. You're their little dark knight, pretty much. And you go around secretly saving the human race. You know, the human race doesn't know about you. And if they do, they you know, it's subtle and, you know, I don't know. But I know it's a really good game series. If I butchered any of the story, I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I played this series. It really has. Since I've done the Let's Play for Devil May Cry 4 for you guys already. So, yeah. Very good. I loved it. I really did. I hope they continue on with some awesome, amazing games and blow my mind. Capcom, thank you so much for making this game possible and actually thinking of Devil May Cry. I can't wait to see what Capcom has in store next time for us. So I am your host, Keyblade Kyrie 2010, and we'll see you right back here for some more awesome gaming. I am not done yet, guys. Don't go away. We have some more games to talk about. Part 2, and Keyblade Kyrie 2010 signing out. Bye, guys.